you ain't talking paper, I'm a bounce. I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make
it. It is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle, and we just heard it, and that means it's time for football at Lumen Field. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Sideline is Sean McVay. His guys are putting together a season to remember. No blemishes on their record to this point. On the other side for the Seahawks, it's Mike McDonald. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And a look here now at their fourth-year quarterback.
And he comes to the end of the season leading the NFL in passing yards. And that's not necessarily something you set out to do at the beginning of the year, but it's a good illustration of how remarkable and consistent he's been all season.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Rams, first down.
Now a play fake here on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Waters setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Get it.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Throw caught by Flowers. And he's got room. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Okay,
so how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To the right side and complete to Atwell. And he's going to be taken down right at the line.
Okay, break.
2nd and 11. They'll look to throw again. Right back to Atwell. That's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. 2-2 Atwell. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Rams put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Aubrey good with the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0.
Seahawks, nothing.
So the drive there took 6 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here come the Seahawks now for their first drive. And leading them out, their signal caller now in his 4th season in the NFL.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him the win. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw.
Bailey.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that one, that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
It's now 2nd and 10.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This is caught at the 20. That one goes for 36 yards. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. First carry here for Ken Walker. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Bailey. That's the Mayer, the tight end. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Back to throw. Bailey. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
First down. 1st and goal at the 7.
Play action. Bailey. Now he's going to stop. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Looking to throw. Bailey. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to go down again. It'll wind up going as a sack and a loss of 2. And now the task gets more difficult here on 3rd and goal. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole.
Final pass on for the field goal. A 26-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This would indeed remain a completed pass. They go play action here on 1st down. That's caught. Puka Nacua. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
On the ready.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Off the play fake. Waters. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Back to throw. Waters. Pass. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And now off to the races down the right side. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Bailey now. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. He finds Smith and Jigba in the end zone for a Seahawks touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Charles, you got to think the number one goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up. Then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done.
On the RPO, he'll keep it. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Julian Love picks it, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Bailey. Throw right side, pulled in by Mayer. And they'll get this down to the 10. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Looking to throw. Bailey. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Rams.
Back to throw. Bailey. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Parker Washington from 10 yards out. And the Seahawks are able to add on to that lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Rams offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's putting together a remarkable season. Currently the NFL's leader in passing yards as we play here in the month of December. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Off play action. Waters. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun. Waters. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down.
2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw again. Going underneath, Gibbs has it. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. These two teams, remember, met in Inglewood earlier in the year with the Rams coming out on top. So a win here in Seattle, tough as that may be, would give them the season sweep. They'll get that complete to Parkinson. And he's out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. A give, right side for Gibbs. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Operating from the gun, Waters. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Zay Flowers. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams are back within a score. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs. And I think they're going to at least take a look at this. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Aubrey now for the point after. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. So that one a long 11-play drive. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
2nd and 10 at the 25.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. A quick throw there is incomplete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Bailey. They'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Here's Jackson. 1:53 remaining in this first half of play. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Come on.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Looking to throw. Waters. That is caught. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. So they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake. Waters. That's caught. It's Flowers. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle is going to be made at the Seahawks' 22-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first. Touchdown, Rams! Tutu Atwell, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Rams will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. That could be an important swing right there. Touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Aubrey now for the PAT. It's up and good to make it 21-17. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Seahawks going to take over now late in this first half. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Now Bailey throwing to start the drive. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 26.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Coverage defensively by Trent McDuffie.
Operating from the gun. Bailey. He'll take a shot for the end zone. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. And now wanting to risk anything here late in the half. He'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. 2nd down and 4. Back to throw. Waters. Finding room in midfield. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
And the Rams, first down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Rams, first down.
And his kick is good. Wow, I mean, it's so rare to even see one attempted from that distance, CD, let alone converted, but he came through with confidence and matches what was Tom Dempsey's 43-year NFL record at one point of 63 yards.
Yeah, I can still see that highlight of Dempsey making that kick, and nowadays we see it a little bit differently because, remember, Dempsey was a straight-on kicker. But these guys nowadays, the range keeps increasing, and they keep putting it through the posts.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Final 3 weeks of the regular season. The regular season witching hour, when playoff teams become also-rans and also-rans become playoff teams. Let's dive in. Our look around the league starts now with a matchup of contrasting styles. And it's the former Michigan man, J.J. McCarthy. Well done here. It's a touchdown. The Vikings wind up taking this one by a touchdown. From there, let's go out to Denver, checking in on the Broncos. They're hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. And this is Devontae Smith. They put a lot of trust in him, and it's well placed. This, one of 3 touchdowns for him in the game. One more to bring you now. Let's go to Vegas, shall we? The Raiders taking on the Miami Dolphins. And this is Devon Achane. He's got the rock, he's got some room, he's got speed. 39 yards for the touchdown. The Dolphins would go on to an easy victory, 35-7 the final score. With that, time for a look at the playoff picture. Things starting to come into focus in the NFC here in Week 16. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break, as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Fights it off. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. From the 33, here's 2nd and 5. Again for Walker running right. And he works free. Able to slither by. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
Looking to throw. Bailey. 2 yards there on the completion. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Back to throw. Bailey. He's got his man. Complete to Smith and Jigba. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
And the Seahawks, 1st down.
Walker now on 1st and 10. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here's 2nd and 7. Off play action. Bailey under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw. Bailey setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he is going to lose yardage here. So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal. He made his first attempt, this from 45. The kick by Bass is good. And they have regained the lead. Well, they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start things off with a give to Gibbs. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Waters. He'll get this one complete to Atwell. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Waters. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Waters. That one into the hands of Flowers. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That'll put him right at 99 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Gibbs straight ahead. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Flowers. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
18. And the Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard
Back to throw. Waters. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 10-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Waters. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1.
That's good for a Rams.
Here we go. Back.
1st and goal.
Gibbs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run with Gibbs. And he is into the end Jahmyr Gibbs. That's his 19th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Rams have retaken a third-quarter lead. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Aubrey now for the point after. And that will make this a 4-point game. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it was all capped off by a touchdown run from Jahmyr Gibbs. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. And they'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13.
Seahawks, first down. First and 10.
And Walker once more. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
42-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
This a 2nd and 8. Up the middle, here's Walker. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
7-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Looking to throw. Bailey. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 31-yard line.
And the Seahawks, first down.
To the right side, this is Walker. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. 2nd and 13. Oh, twisting away. Gave a glimpse of his power, but not a whole lot of space. Down at the 30. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
3rd and 9.
Back to throw. Bailey. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
4th down.
The kick by Bass is good. And that'll bring him back within a point. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Rams offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. 2nd and 6. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Rams first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Off play action. Waters. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. He was trying to get that to Colby Parkinson. But it's going to be second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They're looking deep here for Flowers. And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. Another incompletion would certainly be ideal defensively. A big play now. This is 3rd and 10. Open man, he's got Atwell. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll look to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. That'll be taken in by Flowers. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
First and goal.
They'll run with Gibbs. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Again, it's Gibbs. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Jahmyr Gibbs with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Rams will add to their 4th quarter lead.
Well, 2 touchdowns scored. I know his team's happy. His coaches are happy. How about the fantasy owners of this game?
Always happy with 2, but they'd like 3 or 4. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Makes the score.
A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And it was all capped off by a touchdown run from Jahmyr Gibbs. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So all eyes on this Seahawks offense. Down by 8. A minute 55 remaining. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves late as they come up on first down. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
15 yards. That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
He's back to throw. This one goes underneath to Walker.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4. At the 44.
Back to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 36.
And the Seahawks first down. First and 10.
He'll look to throw. Full left side taken in by Washington. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
A gain of 4. It's
They'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10. And with 45 seconds showing, he spikes the football. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Higgins. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 13-yard line.
12 yards. That's good for a Seahawks.
And the spike comes here, and that stops the clock at 25 seconds. Here now, 2nd and 10 from the 13. Looking to throw. Bailey. Smith-Njigba hauling it in on the out route. And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a 2-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
We got one big call left. Here we go.
The dramatic score to tie it, and now they just need the PAT to get the lead late 4th quarter.
So much for the touchdown maker. It's all about the extra point attempter. And I can't wait to see how this one turns out.
The visitors' offense and Jahmyr Gibbs headed back onto the field. Now, he's had a knack for finding the end zone all season long. His numbers reflect that. Here we are in the month of December, and he sits atop the NFL leaderboard in terms of rushing touchdowns. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. Oh, what a nice tackle there. That will hardly move the needle at all offensively. A very short gain. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Off the play fake. Waters. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And we have free football overtime. Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end, going to overtime, because neither one got an advantage today.
And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So it's the Rams who are going to get the football first as we are back underway here in overtime. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. They have fought hard to reach this point. They got the ball first. Remember, though, even if they score, it would quiet this crowd, but it doesn't end the game. But a chance to put a solid drive together here and at least get 3 and hopefully for them a touchdown. Now, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
The up the middle. It's Williams. And he gets it down to the 32. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll get this to Flowers, left side. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
That's another Rams first down. First and 10.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. This 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to throw. Waters. This one swung out to Williams. And the Rams are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. So crisis averted, but now facing 3rd and goal. Williams. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. So a big one coming here for Brandon Aubrey. This to at least get him a lead here in overtime. And this one is right through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Now a first throw here in overtime. It's completed to Caldwell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Bailey. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Back to throw. Bailey. He completes this to Walker. And that could be a killer. He'll lose yardage and tackled inbounds. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. Well, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. Back to throw again. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Seahawks go for it, but can't convert. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. Well, partner, you and I were excited for this one today, and it certainly had its moments. Some good execution at times by both of these offenses. Defenses both made some plays as well. And always a joy to be up here in the booth next to you, my friend.
Yeah, it's a privilege to be up here in the booth next to you as well. Thanks for taking the time, and let's go ahead and get ready for our next one, right? I'll see you in the film room. Get that preparation started now.
So for the Rams, they are now 2 wins away from a perfect regular season as they run their mark to